Greetings, Purple Line Corridor Coalition. I am Maryland State Delegate Jheanelle Wilkins, and I represent District 20, which includes the Silver Spring, Tacoma Park, and White Oak areas. I actually live in downtown Silver Spring, close to several stops along the Purple Line route. I appreciate the work to date of the Purple Line Corridor Coalition in developing a collective vision for vibrant economic and community development along the corridor and strategies to achieve that vision. Too often we see development and transportation projects implemented that really actually end up displacing communities and small businesses. We tend to turn around at the end of the project or years later and reflect on what happened instead of doing the work ahead of time to make sure we preserve our communities and help them to thrive during and after the project. To ensure equitable community development, we have to plan ahead, have to ensure that there are clear strategies, which is why conversations like the one today and the work to date by the Purple Line Corridor Coalition is so critical. I've long been passionate and have led on issues related to affordable housing and renters, and as it relates to the Purple Line, ensuring that the small, immigrant, and minority-owned businesses are able to thrive during and after the construction. As a result of this project, we're going to see new growth, and our current small businesses that have invested their lives into our community should prosper. Residents in the corridor should be trained, ready, and prepared for new job opportunities that this project might bring and should have full access to employment. Residents who currently live in our community should be able to continue living in their homes without seeing rising rents and housing costs, and we must ensure that residents at all income levels are able to enjoy living along the corridor. In Montgomery County, we pride ourselves in equity, diversity, and fairness, and that starts with vibrant and sustainable and healthy communities. We've been able to raise the visibility of these issues, but now is the time to have impactful policies implemented to preserve our diverse communities and actually ensure that the vision for our community around the Purple Line Corridor is implemented. We've had many hiccups during the Purple Line development and construction, including the current uncertainty of the project. But one thing is for sure, when communities come together and demand equity and fairness, and we plan strategically and organize, we can and will make an impact. I'm looking forward to working with all stakeholders to realize the goals and the vision of this project, and thank you for being a part of this conversation today.
Hi, my name is Councilmember Deni Taveras. I represent District 2 on the Prince George's County Council. District 2 is the smallest councilmanic district in Prince George's County, but it is mighty. We are emblematic of what makes this area great: the strong spirit of entrepreneurship and community. And unfortunately, we're also a testament to the underinvestment and neglect of inner city ring suburbs and areas with large immigrant populations. The Purple Line is a big change for my community and for the other neighborhoods that are along a 16.2-mile stretch. I am thankful for the organizations and community leaders who came together to form the Purple Line Corridor Coalition to ensure that this change is one that benefits all the people along its path. As always, I am here to speak on behalf of those who are rarely seen in these rooms at the decision-making tables or represented in these rooms. And what I can tell you is that they are hurting. Prior to the pandemic, 13% of my residents live below the poverty line. And 46% of adults didn't have a high school degree. And over 60% of my residents were renters living in overcrowded conditions. As you know, the precarity of their lives is threatened by the Purple Line, the Purple Line's potential to increase the cost of living. But they have to get through that pandemic first. Zip code 20783 which I represent and which the purple line runs through, has 3,228 COVID-19 cases to date. This is the highest number of any other zip code in Prince George's County and has the highest number of cases in the state and in the region. The cascading consequences of this virus are pushing residents to the brink of economic collapse and this. And the same goes for local immigrant businesses that are also struggling in my district and along the purple line and are looking to also close their doors if no relief is provided. I don't want to cast a shadow on our gathering today, but we cannot continue with business as usual. The fact is, this pandemic is accelerating much of what the PLCC is seeking to avoid, and we cannot ignore this fact. I have great faith in the ability of this group to bring innovative ideas and solutions to the table. I only ask that we don't just consider who is easiest to reach, but how to reach the most marginalized. We must judge our work by how the most overlooked residents fare. And with that, I say thank you. I hope everyone has an amazing meeting, and I look forward to continuing to work with all of you. And with that, thank you.